Greetings. My name is I Am Quartet, and the road to 2K starts now. To help us reach our goal, subscribe. Thank you! Like, share, and comment on all videos. Play the video until the end, even if you're not watching it. This helps YouTube recommend our channel. Oh! What's up, everybody? It's your boy, I Am Quartet.
Shout out the greatest me.
Welcome to another fantastic episode of the Culture Section Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fans of the Culture YouTube channel. Also, follow the Culture Section Podcast on Spotify or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, wherever you can hear. Don't forget Amazon Music, wherever you can hear podcast. What's happening, Tyler, the greatest me?
What's good, man?
Hey, man, recent in the news.
That was recently in the news right there.
That was. Ooh, that was.
You know, every time someone do that at work, I'll be like, COVID.
You do, man?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you got a good sense of humor.
Go on.
Hey, I can't really say it was recent in the news. But listen, so Ice Cube has a plan to get, I guess you can say, reparations, fairness, ownership for Black people. And he's been working on this plan for a while, actually. And recently, the Democrats and the Republicans, I guess, individually reached out to him to hear what the plan entails. Well, the Democrats said, they said they'll do it. They'll look at it after, or they'll think about it after, or take it seriously after, whatever they said.
After they heard him tell them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think they knew. What I really think, I think somebody Black inside the camp probably knew about it and probably said something to one of the politicians. Now, that's making an assumption. Now, here's the thing. Donald Trump, they put out a tweet saying that they're working with Ice Cube to to do this plan, you know, and Cube he tweeted facts. But of course, with the Trump administration, they doing it kind of like, you know, we in bed together. Ice Cube saying, hey man, I'm down with whoever's in his position is whoever in power, that's who I'm working with, or whoever can help make this happen. Where Twitter, they was crucifying Ice Cube.
Why though? Has anyone from either side literally sat down and heard the plan though? This is just talks about sitting down to hear the plan.
I think
that's the part I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. But it sounds more like his own mouth. He was saying they got you know how Trump has the platinum plan? They looked at his plan and didn't really, I guess, like everything in it, but they took some of the stuff from it to put it inside of this platinum plan, according to like what I heard him say on Como and various tweets. Treats of the tweets. Hey, but here's the thing though, man. Black Twitter giving him the business. They calling this man a sellout.
Why?
How dare he work with Trump?
Oh.
You know, it's that same thing.
Are they not listed though?
Of course they're not listed.
If the man said he's working with whoever wins, that's the end of the story, ain't it? And it's for the black man's And
then D.L. Hughley said he's not what did he say exactly? I'm paraphrasing, I might even get it wrong. He's not equipped to have that conversation with Trump. It's somewhere up in that neighborhood.
At least you're nice and use the word equipped, man.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you said he ain't the man. He too dumb. He ain't got that mind. I mean, Ice Cube probably got people who work for him, man. Yeah. He's a successful man. So why do people think because where a person comes from, or even, I guess, the look of that persona they have, that pretty much is what he's graded on or something. That's the way he's looked at. So he was a rapper. I mean, he's not even considered a rapper now, is he? I mean, he's more like a movie producer,
He's a star.
movie
He's
maker.
bona fide.
I mean, but he's not
Culture.
right now. He's not in the rap game anymore, right?
I don't know. I think he still released music.
Does he? Who's buying it?
Come on, man.
Listen, he's not making 50% of his money from his new music, right?
No, he's not. I can almost.
I mean, he's producing, writing, all that good
plus
stuff.
He has his own basketball league.
Yeah, that league. How's that doing? Is that still around since COVID-19? Just asking.
I don't know about COVID-19 still being around.
I mean, he's that guy though. He's the man.
Yeah.
So why can't he be able to sit down and have this plan? I mean, if he sat down and thought it out and he was given this from on high or whatever, why can't he be that guy? Why are people already judging this man? We don't even know the plan yet. Obviously, if the politicians, either two things, either you using him because his name, or the man got a good plan.
Is it in your head, is it okay to use them for the greater good? If there's a greater good.
Yeah, of course. They do it all the time.
Or allow yourself to be used for the greater good.
For him, it ain't gonna hurt him, is it?
Nah.
What, is he losing something out of his pocket?
I'm asking you, man.
I mean, only thing that
you Ice Cube publicist.
Only thing that could hurt is if it don't work out, it just hurt his good name.
Hey,
you basically become what all the naysayers say you were.
You know,
an idiot. You want that intelligent man to get it done.
You know what? When you saying thinking,
what's that?
When you see him saying what I'm thinking in my head, if you comparing Ice Cube to Kanye West, that's gonna be your reaction. But you know what I'm saying? But I think if you gotta really see the bigger picture, man. Hey man, but here's the other thing too. I'm gonna use a word. I don't like to use it that much, but people use it a lot. Discernment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't know how to use discernment?
Yeah, because everybody they use it too frugally. You know, it's like kind of like it whatever, man. It's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is like when you see, it's like you see a pattern of things, and you have to really look at it and say, is it really worth it? But we so on the defensive and we that's why I was saying we too quick to call each other coons and sellouts and stuff. And at the end of the day, you sitting at home, you ain't really doing nothing.
Why they calling him a sellout though?
Man.
What about what he's doing makes him a sellout? Because he's working with Trump to benefit the black man. Because he has a plan for reparations and everything else. He's a sellout. I'm confused about that part, man.
Hey man,
it's supposed to be for our good, and he's a sellout. And he's not even a sellout. He said whoever wins, that's who we're gonna share. Yeah. Why would you share it with a loser? They can't do nothing for you. You get what I'm saying? If Biden loses, how can he implement the plan? He ain't nobody.
Wait a minute. Losers lose. And we don't want to sit at that table.
No.
Hey, you know what I was thinking though?
I mean, go on, man.
You know, it's kind of like with the spy thing, the concept of a spy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to come up with information sitting outside. You got to have somebody
on the inside.
On the inside, bro. You really do, man. Regardless of what you want to say about them, you always got to have somebody in the inside. Because I'm sorry.
Go on, keep going, man. Because of what?
You just got to have somebody inside because sometimes, man, you drawing conclusions, man.
I wonder.
We need facts, brother.
I wonder if there's a little jealousy going on as well. Because usually, you know,
from the whole black Twitter, of course, they all jealous because they ain't rich.
Do they wish they came up with a plan?
First of all, half of the people that call them a sellout don't have the temperament or the intellect to even sit down and speak and then go off when you need to go off. A lot of people can't do that. They go straight off. But you got to be able to. At the end of the day, man, we talking about this the separation of church and state, right? You could be a bona fide, certified Christian Jesus freak, man. I'm talking about you could be straight like ain't nothing like that, right? I'm talking about just, hey, man, that's a sin, that's a sin. All love in your heart. But here's the thing. That's your belief. That's what you stand on in this and the third. But when it come down to being the president of the United States, your job is the overall, not just the Christian population. So that's one of them things that you gotta. This right here for the faint of heart, bro. This right here, all this stuff, if you're trying to change the way we get treated, if you're really trying to come up with a good plan that affects us and affects children after us and and give us and get us property and we start feeling equal and we start respecting and we start thinking about, well, being black is enough. You might say that one time before. It just seemed like black is not enough. But when it starts being enough, when your word means something, when you go to work, the place you work at, you can actually afford to buy stocks in the company, and they start back matching your money and stuff. It's like this is the type of stuff you can't accomplish that type of stuff sitting at home, man. Giving your opinion through
Are
Twitter.
you saying that's what they're doing?
Yeah, it's like they sitting at home. You a sellout, but that's not doing anything.
Yeah, it is. It may be getting retweeted.
And then like some of the hey, listen, man, he one of the positive celebrities, but some of the celebrities, man, like that guy Offset, he got pulled over by the cops or something like that. And the first thing, and what happened was, they was around him actually. I'm talking about something happened where somebody called the cops on Offset. He was just in his car, but the police kind of pulled up on him, and he was saying, "Man, I'm Offset of the Migos, man." That when I seen it, I said, "Man, I'm just so glad that it didn't get worse." But when he was saying his name was Offset from the Migos, I would literally think in my head was, them cops don't care nothing about that. They literally don't care nothing about when you got to always remember, man, that you are black, regardless of whether that's comfortable or makes you uncomfortable.
So he's good though now, right?
He good, man. He didn't do anything wrong. It just was the fact that
someone called the police on him.
Yeah, and it really could have, at this day time could have just got worse. But they just got to understand that, like, hey, man, them guys just see you as what you is.
A black man,
a black person. They ain't gonna see
with tattoos.
At the end of the day, you have a right to say and do anything you want to do in this and the third, but that's not even the case with this. I was just saying, like, stuff can really get worse, but you got to understand as a celebrity, it's a blessing for you to be worth millions and for you to influence people. But don't ever drink your own Kool-Aid and think that'll buy you a pass from some racist people. It just won't.
You don't think so?
Nah, man.
You think they pull Obama? He would have to tell him, I'm Barack Obama.
If the hey Chris Rock, the only person I'm just saying. Chris Rock said let's be honest, man. I done got pulled over a couple times. Said I'm Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? So it has its benefits, but everybody don't have that though.
Hey, let's pause for a second. Why you gotta say who you is? Should they recognize who you are without you saying your name though? Or we saying people got lookalikes? Hey, isn't it weird you get pulled over and you tell them who you are? It's like, I don't know once I get your license and registration who you is. What you tell them who you are for?
Hey, you worth millions and the cop pull you over.
I'm Chris Rock. Oh, okay, you can go. You did hit a couple of mailboxes and you drove past the stop line, but you're Chris Rock. Keep going, buddy.
Hey, man, when he pull up to the car, I'm like, hey, man, Merry Christmas. Give him $25,000. I'm out of there.
When he reported in, he gonna tell him you gave him $5,000. He tried to bribe me with $5,000.
That's crazy, man.
And he know he gave you 25, but he tried to bribe me with $5,000.
You got to videotape that so it can be the receipt. Yo, this is horrible, man.
Don't you remember when Chris Tucker got pulled over? And he said he was Chris Tucker. He was speeding. He said he was late for. I think he said he was late for choir rehearsal or something. Yeah. Man. He still got that speeding ticket though. And I think it's the funny thing. I think they kept talking about the time that it was. I think it was like late at night. He said he was late for a choir rehearsal or something like that. Yeah, he got to take it though, man. He don't work all the time. But I understand where you're coming from. What's wrong with you, man? You all right, man?
Man say he go to choir rehearsal, man.
You saying you don't think he go to choir rehearsal?
Hey, I want somebody to just be like, I'm going to meet Jesus. That's why I'm speeding like that.
So the police say, where he at? Where he at? Let me follow you.
And then you get that one person to be like, hey, man, stop playing with me, dog.
Oh, you get that one person, step out of the car. Let's see where he meet you here today. Let's see when he meet you here.
Let's see if he show up on a donkey.
What's wrong with you? You know, man, thank you. Back on the subject, man. I can't wait to hear his plan, though, man. Especially since it's put money in my pocket. I can't wait to hear his plan. I hope it's good. I hope D.L. Hughley ain't wrong. I hope it's good, man. I don't want to look at him like he's another Kanye West as I hit a plan. But like, wait a minute, man. Was this your plan?
How bad you want to see this plan? It's online.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
it ain't short.
I want to see. I'm at a 10. I really want to see the plan. I mean, I'm excited about this plan.
I downloaded it, but I didn't really get a chance to dissect it.
Wait a minute. Anyone can read the plan.
Yeah, it's online, man.
So why you gotta wait to work with him for the plan?
Well,
it's like he just gave away the goodies.
Well, see here.
You don't even need him no more. Thank you. Goodbye. So
they're probably why. Listen,
if Trump went, it'd be called the Trump plan.
Yeah, you know that's what they call it, the plat. See, Trump plan is called the platinum plan. He said, "I'm gonna do." See that sounds kind of like racist. Platinum. You know we got jury, platinum jury. Who did that first?
What's wrong with you?
Hey, these boys are slick, man. Hey, man.
So you download the plan. How many pages is it?
It was a lot of pages.
It's
a short version too.
Is this plan like patent or something, or patent pending? Like,
I don't know. It's like it talks about reparation. It talks about
how much of it did you read, man?
I skimmed through it.
Hey, what a skim.
Oh, okay.
You read the title?
I read the title.
The introduction. And you was like, yeah, I'm good.
But then I read it.
Was it a good plan?
When I was reading it, it sound beyond my depth.
I mean,
understanding.
You think he had a lawyer, someone help him write it up?
Maybe.
Because you mean there's like
he's smart.
You saying there's some terms that you was like, why can't you just make stuff simple, man? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing about it is, here's the thing about
hold on, before you say what the thing about it is, you think D.L. Hughley read the plan?
I hope so.
Okay.
He should have, because he's a political guy.
Before he made them remarks, you think he read the plan?
He needed to read it, man.
Or you think these remarks was after he read the plan when he said he's not that guy?
It's probably...
Go on, man.
I like your music, but you're not equipped to mess. Because you know what he's saying. Like, here's the thing, man.
You ain't that guy.
Ain't no telling what Ice Cube had to endure to get them pictures made. Who he had to deal with. So when you because that's Hollywood, that stuff is new to him. But he's only one person of many people. But I just think like there's only so many people I think it's a small percentage of people that's actually trying to fight for black people. Then I think it's a bigger percentage that there's an appearance of helping us, whatever. Then the other percentage is they just don't care. And these are black people. Now we talking about 3 levels of black people. But I don't know, man. I think here's the thing though. I think about this. When you apply for a loan to get your house or something like that, or when you say you're going to remodel your house, or when you got to sit down and come up with a business plan, you got to think of everything. Every corner is somebody defending you not getting in that corner. So you have to really, I think when you're dealing with this type of stuff, this is beyond I think you got to really think about it and really identify the problems and almost try to fix them in the same breath.
You think
So I hope that's what that is.
On a personal level, you think he smokes marijuana?
Me?
Yeah.
He probably owned a couple dispensaries.
That's what's up.
He better own some dispensaries.
You think when he was thinking of this, you think he was indulging in?
You think he was at his highest train of thought? Maybe. They say you get some great ideas, when you
No, I don't know. Finish that sentence.
That's what they say. I don't know.
Your greatest ideas when what?
Maybe when you're a little in the clouds, I guess.
So when you getting high, you saying but it depends on what
might be at your highest level of intelligence.
It probably depends on what drug you're using, right? We're not talking about like heroin or crack.
No, we talking about weed.
Oh, okay.
Or alcohol. I even heard.
You think alcohol is one of them?
No,
Why can't people drive?
I heard. I don't tell you who. I don't tell you who and who it is. But I heard that a certain person used to write all of his hits while he was drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
How many hits does he have? Is it more than you can count on your hands?
It's enough.
I don't even know what enough is.
You know, it's enough.
How many hits average the hits then?
I would say maybe like this.
7 hits?
Maybe.
Are these like platinum hits?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
are these like gold?
I ain't talking about platinum and gold. I'm talking about hits in the.
Listen, man, if there ain't nothing to show for it, then whoever said this, man, they're not a reliable source, man.
Okay, do you think, in closing,
in closing,
do you think that? Do you honestly think, for black people,
mm-hmm.
do you think, as Sam Cooke says, there's a change coming?
Yeah, man, but it might not be the change y'all think it's gonna be.
Why you thinking y'all?
You like the way I said it? A change is coming. Whether it's good or bad, there is a change that is coming.
In this side, because I noticed that when you said bad, you was up here, and when you did good, it was like a little slight, but the bad was still up here.
You know, when I'm on social media, I keep hearing everyone talk about how horrible 2020 is, and they can't wait for 21 to come. You know what I'm saying? You better enjoy 2020. You better enjoy it, because I believe the beginning of 21 is not gonna be, you know, Christmas for everybody, man. I don't think the change from 2020 is going to be like this when it's 21, man. I think there's a process that still has to take place.
This is a question that this is really what you really got to ask yourself.
Yeah.
If you, I'm gonna be like a scholar. If you believe in the Christian fundamentals, does that include a weapon? 2021. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there a civil war brewing?
I don't think there's gonna be no civil war.
But everybody keeps saying civil war.
People are foolish. That's why, man. This stuff been happening forever. You talking about civil war? People so foolish. Oh man, during this election, man, on election night, they're gonna go crazy. Really? You would think when Obama, a black man, became president, that's when they would go crazy, right?
If I was
he was a black man.
If I was a Klansman, you know what I would have did when Obama won the one?
What's that?
I wouldn't have killed nobody, but I definitely would have flattened all the black people tires.
Would you?
Yeah. This is your freedom. Now get home.
Because wouldn't you think that would be and when he was reelected, wouldn't that be another time that there would be this civil war? Yeah. But nothing went down besides him having a hard time, huh?
Let me ask you something.
Now you got 2 white men running for president, and a civil war is gonna break out now.
I hope you like your freedom. Flat tire.
Hey man, count your white neighbors there, man.
I tell you what, all I see is Trump. I see a big old Trump.
Well, guess what, man? You know your wife gonna be able to go anywhere.
Like all I'm doing is yo, that might be the craziest. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your freedom.
How's your grass look in your front yard? It's gonna be total pieces, son. You'll just drive off, just rip it all up. Be prepared to power wash your house, man.
Hey man, you walk outside, you like, where all these drags marks come from?
Hold on. And then across the street, they all just standing looking at you. They all just standing there, drinking coffee, waving.
And it's a dude in the back saying, we shall overcome. Whatever. I said, I think it's time to move about here.
But we just got here. It's time to go.
They already said that if you fight somebody, they said it depends on your stamina. You might be able to have 3 fights back to back. But definitely by the time the third one, you definitely gonna be weighing down, if not by the second.
Oh yeah, man. Unless they quick fights. Unless you got a one-hitter quitter, man.
Yeah. Boy,
you in trouble.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey man, I just don't know, bro. I hope. Oh man, moving on. I don't even want to think.
Hey, where can I download his plan at or find it at?
I think it's called the CWBA or something like that. But you can. It took me about 3 tries. I got short term, so I think I just typed Ice Cube playing and it came up.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Ice Cube, man, for even taking the time to get everything together. Hopefully, if and when I read it, man, it'll be a great plan. How you think it's gonna take me some days, weeks to really decipher it?
Well, it might not take you that long to read it. I think it's understandable, but it just depends. I guess it depends on how you think. But
what's more important, reading his plan or reading the Bible?
Definitely read the Bible. I do wish somebody. I ain't gonna even front. I do want somebody that's extra deep to be like, he warned you like that.
Really? What's wrong with this guy?
Would you laugh?
Would I laugh? Well, if it was funny at the time, why not?
It got to be funny. I got you. As always, my name is Iron Quartet.
Tyler the Greatest Me.
But we're doing some long episodes. See you when we see you. Peace.